Do a live real quick. My camera is not the best. I think I've already warned you guys about that because I dropped my phone and it cracked. It's like needing replaced as we speak. Anyway, so I am in my brother's basement. I'm babysitting 6 kids right now. I kid you not. I needed a break and I am breaking. So I actually didn't know what to talk about today, but I felt like the Lord was just telling me to go live. So here I am. But I wanted to talk about being thankful for the small things. I don't remember how far in detail I got the other day because I was talking about thankfulness, remember? Gratitude. So basically being present. Okay, so you know sometimes you got to be present in the present moment to enjoy what's going on. So I figured I'd talk about this real quick. I just got my hand caught in my hair. Being grateful for the small things kind of grounds you and it makes you to where you're thankful for basically everything. So I will start. So when I had mononucleosis, okay, guys, I don't know if I even told you guys about me having mono, but I was like a living vegetable or dead vegetable, whatever you want to call it. I was in bed. I could breathe automatically, but I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat without help. My jaw, you had to hold my head like this to breathe and eat, or to eat, to drink. Then I was I didn't want to eat anymore. So my mom was purifying foods. It was hell. It was horrible. But the thing that was interesting about it is when I got up from mono and I started doing daily living things, I was thankful for the smallest things, guys. So washing my hands. When I went to the bathroom before, my hands were on my neck because I couldn't move my jaw. It's really a long story because it was kind of in my head too, the pain. But I just washing my hands with soap, wiping them when they're dry. Just little things like that were just so cool. Because I was literally bedridden for, I want to say it was from November, December, January, we'll say 3 months, 3 months solid. Imagine 3 months, going through winter, just being a vegetable. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm getting at is the things in life that make you joyful sometimes won't be there. Say you get married and then a year later, let's just say you don't have a kid yet. So a year later, you're oh yeah, whatever, we're married. But you forget the small things. So I wanted to just talk about being thankful for the small things in life. So just coming home without getting in a car wreck. Kids that drive nowadays have no idea how to drive. I'm just going to put it out there. The 16-year-olds, the 17-year-olds, I'm not dissing all of them, but a lot of them are looking at their phones or just different things. And you never know. I actually saved someone from getting in a wreck the other day because it's a long story, but the car in front of me was telling the person to go in front of us. And there was a lane coming up the side and they almost got hit, but I beat my horn. So I basically saved a life. But just to be present in the present moment and be thankful for what you have can make all the difference in the world. So the other day I had so many bad things going on to me, my health didn't feel good or I felt fat or just different things that were going on that I was just so tempted to be so realistically negative. And then I was no, I'm not doing that. God made me for purpose and God made these things happen for a reason. And God wants me to see the light and see the good and be thankful for what I do have. And so I started literally mentally going through my mind and thinking of all the things I was thankful for. And it made so much of a difference. It made all the difference. I was I am so happy. And just to name, sorry, I'm just watching Agnes. Just to name some of the things I'm thankful for. They're just down here playing. I'm thankful so much for my faith in God. A lot of people in this world do not know God. And I think that's just horrible. Whether they were brought up that way or whatever, they don't know God. And it's just God is my everything. You can ask my nieces and nephews. They know God is so dear to me. And God is just, sorry, I got something stuck in my mouth. God is just everything to me. So when I walk around in this world, this dark world, and see that God is not part of someone's life. Hi guys, sorry, I'm just a little distracted. But that I'm not in somebody's life. I mean, that God is not in somebody's life, it breaks my heart, because think about it this way. It's kind of like, well, this is a bad example, but like somebody gets the newest version of the iPhone and some people are like, oh my gosh, look at my phone. I just got it. It's new. And it's just like an Android or something. You're like, no, but you could be like getting something better. It's the same with God. Like people in the world walk around and I think they know something's missing, but they don't have it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ava Bunny. But they know that something's missing, but they don't have it. That is very sad to me. So what I like to do in the world is I don't go around like to everyone being like, oh my gosh, hello. I believe in Jesus. I love God. You should love God too. Like, first of all, they have no idea who God is. So the way I approach it is to be a good example. Just like if you want someone to know what a wedding is, you walk around in like bride and groom clothes. You know what I mean? Like you have to set a good example for everyone. And that doesn't mean sometimes not to preach. Maybe sometimes you should preach. Like right now, I'm telling you guys about, you know, being thankful and different things. But like sometimes you have to just be a good example and let the rest follow. And that really helps sometimes for somebody to convert. They just see it in you. Like just like somebody out in the world will just go around with the F word and just different things, just like very immoral and very lost. And so if you see that, you know, you kind of feel like, why is this person like this or whatever? But they send off a bad vibe. Just like if I went around in the world, I would send off a good vibe. And that's what I try to do. I try to like get the world out there. Sometimes I'll tell people, God bless you, after I'm done talking to them, because that gets it in their mind, you know, God and God bless me. You know what I mean? Like whatever you can do, make a difference in this world, because you only have today. I know it sounds weird, but tomorrow is not promised. All you have is here and now to make a difference. So let's do that. Let's all make a difference. I have to go here soon, but where am I? I'm in my brother's basement. I literally am in my brother's basement, and this chair is really cool. You can't really see it, but I'm in my brother's basement, yes. But yeah, so, and I just want to say that gratitude matters a lot, especially going into fall. I feel like we fall into like thinking everything's just dreary and bad weather and everything. When I was little, I hated fall because it was just so dreary. Like I didn't like it at all. But I'm noticing too that the more bleak and the days get, the more you can like see what's good and be thankful for what you do have. And spring will come again. Trust me. All right, guys, I gotta go. God bless. Bye.